What?
He's acting aggressive. You shout, surrender, armed police.
Goodness
the suspect
sakes.
doesn't comply.
And
He
misses the
comes for
corruption.
You've got no choice. You're finished.
Oh.
Half a mile down the road.
See?
It
was a body. So she is
I'm on
actually...
the inside at last, Steve.
Oh my
this just to bring
god.
down Gates.
I wouldn't be risking what I'm risking if I didn't believe Gates was a special case.
I thought only corruption was about getting the blokes who were on the take.
Oh, wow. And deleting everything. Well, we've got our antagonist right here. Hello, Mr. Gates. Hey guys, before we get into the video, I just want to say, sorry I've been gone. I will explain at the end of the video. I don't want to speak too much before the video. Thank you so much for being patient with these reactions. It's been way too long. It's been like almost a month since I watched this show. Things came up, a lot happened, but we're back now guys with Line of Duty, episode 2 of season 1. And I can't wait to get cracking.
DCI Gates asked me to escort you into the building.
So,
Fine.
Dude, of course. Okay, sorry guys.
Let's
As soon as I start recording, the sun decides to glare in my face.
The house became the subject of a surveillance op. And we're assuming that the offenders broke in via the window, the 15-minute window between Deepak and Dot leaving and the next shift arriving.
Can I say one thing, guys, about that? And I do have a theory regarding that specific fact. The fact that there was a window, the burglars and killers did take that window, which seems pretty unlikely. For me, that kind of points towards someone that has knowledge of what's going on. And for me, that's very much indeed someone that's in the police force or someone that's close to someone in the police force. That's just a little theory I've got. It kind of makes sense to me because how would they know the exact 15 minutes that they're not there unless they knew that... You see, guys, what I'm dealing... Look how bright it looks on there. Anyways, someone really should know, someone who's doing that should really know, unless they somehow managed to find out that there were people in surveillance in the first place. That's the only other reason I can think of. At the moment, it's still very early. Also, that reminds me, there's only 5 episodes in this series. I was like shocked. Like I was thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna be another like long Broadchurch style reaction series for quite a few seasons. 5 seasons. There's only 5 episodes in season 1, which is crazy.
they're all over us about overtime, boss.
Sir, I hope it's okay, but I'm just going to go over our caseload.
Knock yourself out.
How's he not suspected her? That's the other thing. If he's that really the king of this division, how has he not suspected her? Unless he already has. That's the other thing. I've read it, TSV. Gates hit and run. Yeah, and that's the one that Gates signed off on, which probably isn't legit. Okay, Sunlight, are you serious? So now they're trying to investigate her, but she was only trying to like please Gates. She's only trying to like get like, you know, recognition from him. She wasn't trying to be corrupt.
Interview under caution of Wesley Duke.
Interview terminated.
He took the tape.
Cheers.
Okay, let me just say something. I'm just going to say something right now. Okay, I just want to talk about little minute details like that, right? If that tape isn't necessarily like, you know, isn't necessarily the most evidence-packed thing, what if it comes to a point when then this unit decides to frame someone else for everything that happened in season 1? Because imagine it's like someone in the unit and then they try and frame someone with all this evidence that's stacking up. I don't know why, but I just got a weird feeling about that when I saw him pick up the tape. And it's just a theory, could be completely wrong. I just thought that I'd get that out there. Little details like that I've heard are very, very important, so I'm just keeping an eye out. The sun. I'll show you what I'm dealing with. Let me just show you what I'm dealing with. You see how the sun's like peeking through there? Oh my eyes, you can see it on that screen. The sun's like peeking through, and it is it's like, because see how patchy those clouds are? Every time those clouds move, it peeks through it, and then my viewing is absolutely screwed.
Jackie Laverty. Oh, all yours.
Oh, she's the one that did it. And she found the connection,
DCI
eh?
Gates called you in.
Well, partially.
DCI Gates. If you come with me, I'll
See if he's available.
Yeah. Dude, she's gonna be the issue for him, and he's gonna try and... What's the bet? He tries to do something to her. What's the bet?
Your case remains open and unsolved.
She's gonna be the issue. She's gonna cause issues. I said that before, that he's gonna do something, 100%.
Just in case you think of contacting me again.
It's gonna be something saying, stay away from me. I know what you did. We are finished.
I hope that clarifies the situation, Ms. Levity.
Wait, we are finished. Did he say, I know what we did, we are finished? Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. Okay. I thought he meant like, we are finished as in, this is the end of us, because he's tried to cover it up and she's tried to do this. But no, that doesn't make sense. He means like, we are finished as a relationship. And she's going to spiral now. And then he's going to do something about it. You watch.
And Gates is using this mess-up system to get to the top. But why, Steve? Why is he doing it?
True. I never thought about that. I never even thought about why he'd be doing it. Because... unless it's like a narcissism style thing. But surely not. Why would he actually want to actively do that? Because remember as well, he does have the family. Here we go. The wife, and he's the family man. You see what I mean by family man? He has to have another motive. You don't just throw all that away for nothing. You see, we're going to get these emotional scenes a lot. I'm calling it now.
Does he regularly receive free meals?
No, he never came in before.
Why would they care? Okay.
Make sure everyone knows they're in.
Guys, why is receiving a free meal such a big issue? Like, I know it's against their code of conduct, but don't you have more important things to be exploring? Like, I know that they're sort of figuring out this whole laddering and all this other stuff, but surely that's not an important factor. It's almost like, the thing that gets me is it's almost like what they started with was such a menial, stupid thing. Like, it doesn't even matter that much. Like, it's so frustrating. Yes, maybe they've found worse things, and I get that, but like, investigating someone because of accepting a tip, like, that's just, it's kind of stupid. I know that they've been doing this for a while, but even just using that tip as like ground, it's to me, it's frustrating. It really is frustrating. I actually kind of think that Gates' motive is actually going to be a lot more innocent than we think. And although he may have done things that do put him in a guilty position, I do feel like his motive, like his direct motive that's causing all of these things, is going to be way more innocent. And this big bad guy that he's being pictured or painted to be isn't going to be what we see him as come the end of the season. I don't know why I've got a feeling about that. I feel like whoever's behind all of this, it's going to be a lot less obvious.
He was with someone.
Yes.
Oh, now they're going to explore the affair.
I don't know, but she didn't do anything to stop the mugging, like he did.
A woman.
Yes.
Now they're going to dig up the affair, and that for me is too far.
Is it a problem for policemen in this country to have girlfriends?
It depends who the girl is.
Yeah.
She mustn't be a criminal.
Exactly.
Or a witness?
Oh, true. Yeah, that's the thing.
Do you remember the woman well enough to keep...
That's a reason to go after him, because if it is in a corrupt nature, but not for the main purpose of it. It just feels like too nitty-gritty of a unit. Like, I know it's like anti-corruption, but I don't know what I think about it, guys. It's very, very complicated what's going on in my head right now. So now he's looking at the files, and surely he sees the connection. Ridge owner, Jacqueline Doty. Yes, see? And then he'll realise who was the Yeah. And who's the one that's been coming into the station, and he's going to realise it.
But what will help you enormously when it comes to sentencing is if you agree for other offences to be taken into consideration.
CIC.
Here we go.
Nice one.
There was a house burgled in Edge Park.
Yeah, I did that.
Lock-up garages in Moss Heath.
Yeah, that was me, yeah.
Wow.
Offices in Moss Heath.
I know what's going on.
House burglary in Edge Park.
The Edge Park.
Here we go. You see what I mean? Case closed, case closed, case closed, case closed, case closed. And guess whose name that's going to go under?
Work, Johnson.
Well, there you go. We've just seen another glimpse of the corruption, and it is absolutely disgusting. So the first of all, we sort of hear that D.I. Gates is, in a way, the way he's doing it is he's getting someone in, and then he's charging them for all these different petty little crimes, so it bolsters his record in a way. So he's like, okay, this crime, this crime, this crime, this crime, all solved, and then he just racks up those numbers. It's now evident that this corruption isn't just one person. We already kind of got a feeling it was the whole unit, but it is a majority of the unit probably doing this because it's worked for Gates. Why not work for everyone else? I mean, look at the fame he's got.
Tony gave me back my motivation.
He's a good
That's
man.
the thing, Gates doesn't seem that bad, does he?
remember
At
that?
all. He doesn't.
Yeah.
There's corruption, you can tell, but what if the person doing all the stuff is doing it to protect him? Could that be a thing as well?
We'll find it. Nige, get a search team in here.
What, now? Or...
Here now, please.
That seems a bit weird, not gonna lie.
Something sharp. Get the rest of these up.
Well, I'm more than just another tick of the diversity box.
Somebody said something they shouldn't.
Well, it doesn't matter what other people say. It's what you say.
Hilton's the one who cares about ticking boxes. I care about cracking cases.
Yeah,
No.
me too, sir.
He's already said before that it's more than that for him.
Call me into AC-12. We'll do it in front of my Federation rep.
Well, why go to all that bother when I'm only after a minor detail? The reason you took over a hit and run.
Oh, so he's asking him directly.
He's hardly officer of the year material.
Oh.
May harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned.
Hey, I am the senior investigating officer
my
of a double
God.
murder. That is proper policing, son.
This Arnott guy, he actually annoys me. Is it just me who gets slightly annoyed by him? I guess that's his job though, right? Jack Levity. Again! Bro, she's gonna get herself killed or hurt. You watch. You watch. Something's gonna happen.
Good night, guys.
The vehicle's report stolen by Jackie Laverty, property developer.
She came to the station.
Yeah.
They talked.
Ooh.
Something felt odd.
Here comes the evidence. They're gonna get caught. They're gonna get caught as well. This isn't gonna be good for
She's
them.
named as a witness.
And she's calling him again. She's gonna be an issue. And I think he's starting to realise that. 3 missed calls, see? Yeah, he's not gonna be happy.
Hello?
I didn't think you'd pick up.
Why would she keep calling him?
I had a message all prepared. I was gonna say how sorry I was about coming to the station.
She honestly... It's annoying me.
You, Tony.
Okay, let me just pause this. Okay, she's obviously obsessed with him. We can see that. She wants to be with him. She wants to see him. She doesn't want to give up that life she had with him prior to the incident now. There's something I do want to talk about, and that is, well, first of all, I've already spoken about this, is the fact that she is going to get herself killed or something bad's going to happen to her because of this corrupt unit. 100%. She's not leaving him alone. We've seen the extent he's willing to go to cover things up. What would he do to cover this up? Like, what... Realistically, what would he do? The thing is, though, is the hole's only getting deeper for him. And the more this goes on, the more attention is drawn to him. So he's going to end up doing something, and it's going to be what feels right in the moment. And at the end of the day, that's going to be what gets him. The thing about DCI Gates for me is that he's got 2 decisions right now. He can either go along with this, continue to try and cover things up and make this worse for himself, and then probably do something bad to cover it all up. And my bet is it's going to be something to her. Or... he can just release the information, be honest about it. Yes, he's probably going to lose his job 100%. Yes, his life's going to be shit for a while. Yes, he'd probably go to prison for it, right? But it's not the end of his life. Right now, he's only making things worse and worse and worse. The consequences are piling up as this continues to take longer to solve. 100%. I just don't understand why he's not already noticed that. Unless he's hiding something else that we don't know of. Because there could be something else completely as well.
The one that jumped out in front of your car on the dark country lane. He just happened to be your bloody accountant, did he?
Yeah. He knows.
For Christ's sake, Jackie.
You see, obsession. Obsession. And it's clouded her judgment completely.
Thinking about you now, Tony. I'm thinking about what I let you do to me.
Wow. Talking about murder and then goes to try and seduce him. Are you kidding me? Will he fall for that, though? That's the other thing.
He flipped.
And she killed him.
I thought he was going to attack me. I panicked, Tony.
That doesn't make sense, though. You don't retaliate by running someone over. That doesn't make any sense.
Never meant
doesn't
to
add
hurt
up.
him. Why would I?
Nah, that doesn't add up at all. That's the biggest lie I've heard. If they're not in the car, you don't retaliate by running them over. You just leave.
The last thing I want is for this to hurt you or your family. I understand if I can never see you again.
Does she, though? I don't think someone that obsessed does, if I'm being completely honest. So does he go up? It's like he's fighting a battle in his mind. Why is it that hard to make that decision? Those ties need to be severed. I'm trying to think from his mind, by the way. I don't think that he should not be caught, by the way. I think he should be caught.
You want a coffee, Dodger? Show your face, you old wanker.
Oh, poor old man.
give the kid your score. If it doesn't get to me by tonight, you'll go the same way they did.
What? Oh, shoot! So the threat just came in. Wow. And all those kids are now dealing.
You old bastard!
And now he's gonna get done for that. Wow.
I'm very sorry, but I have no choice. But under guidelines stipulated in the Public Order Act, I have no choice but to arrest you for assault.
See, what did I just say? And off he goes. What did I just tell you?
We don't ever leave the vehicle.
What did I just say? And watch this, here we go. Here comes the corruption again.
I understand these premises are owned by Levity Holdings.
Sure.
This show is so weird because there's so many moving parts at once. Like,
I'm a little bit nervous about spying, sir, on AC.
Of course you are.
oh, he's spying on the guy from... Ah, wow.
It's my problem and mine alone.
He's spying on him for Gates.
I mean that.
Because we're a team.
I wonder what that was.
We're checking out hairdressers on the box, sir. It's a burglary TIC.
That's it.
He's going to try and get him done for something else. Something's going to happen. Because he's like hot on his tail and he's going to have to figure out a way to get off of that, you know? What's the bet that he is spotted by the person spying on him, Gates is then told, and then something happens to her so that she can't tell him, or she can't spread it, or she can't be that confound factor that's going to end up with him in prison. What's the bet that something like that? Now I do want to say I told you so about Gates like spying or finding out about them and the fact that they're investigating him. I knew it was going to happen. And what does that mean? If he's truly spying on this other guy, Fleming's going to be caught as well. And then she's going to be in the fire zone because she's doing exactly the same thing, but from more of an undercover perspective.
A month ago, your hairdressing business in Moss Heath was burgled.
We only own those premises. The
Oh!
business operating there is an independent commercial entity.
Maybe that's how he's getting the money. She's getting the money, sorry.
Dozens of these places, don't you?
And that's why the accountant was gone after, because he noticed that.
Units. Earnings from illegal activities can be hidden through the books of salons, market stores, and so forth.
So she's using like small business outlets to hide this income.
Laundered money finds its way back to criminal interests. Miss Lavity will attend Anti-Corruption Unit 12, located at this address with your solicitor at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning to be interviewed under police caution by myself and my superior.
Nah, but you watch.
Superintendent
Here we go.
Hastings.
This will be the factor that gets her hurt or killed because, well, Gates is going to want anything but that interaction to happen. He will probably do anything, or someone will do anything they can to stop them two from having a conversation and to stop this being investigated further. And the best way to do that would be to remove one of the variables. I don't think she's going to make it out of this. We've already seen murder, we've already seen death, we've already seen the extent to the corruption. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that again with her.
The coroner set the date to reopen the inquest in the Kareem Ali shooting. You're going to be asked to testify.
Oh!
They're saying you sent them to the wrong flat.
Wow, they're going to try and pin him for
I'm
it.
fighting your corner. But this can't not affect your position here, Steve.
Oh my god. They're going to try and pin the one person who was going to be honest, they're going to try and pin him for it. Bloody hell. And let's have a guess. Who opened that investigation, or who had some part of a job in doing that? Bro, she's calling again. I thought that was... That's why she'll be calling about the unit. I see. Wow, and he's gonna realize, look, you see? Oh, bro, imagine he... Oh my god. You know how he's following her footsteps, right? Or their footsteps. Imagine that he follows them to a point that he then takes her to prison. He then does all of that himself, right? Imagine that. Frames her for it. And then, because of all of that, he gets all of that success on his record, and he continues to be this gassed up police officer who's basically falsified his record. Imagine that's the case. Imagine he frames someone, because that's what I saw, like with the evidence. He was like collecting stuff, and he's had a hand in everything. He has had a hand in everything. And he's been seeing her, he's been talking to her. Realistically, he could probably frame her for that whole scenario, like faking her car being stolen, etc. He does, technically, if she's not alive, say that, he has no involvement because no one knows, right? And there will be little details, but compared to right now, there's like huge leads leading towards him. What's the bet? That at some point she dies, maybe just mysteriously dies, maybe murder or whatever, and then he frames it all on her and then continues this little weird journey we've got going on.
Ooh. Honour's onto you. You might as well have hung up a sign saying launder your drug money here.
Shoot.
Jacqueline Laverty, I'm arresting you for manslaughter. And you do not have to say anything.
No, Tony, no.
I'll be your defense if you do not when questioned something that you later rely on in court. And anything you
so he is going to turn around.
Use evidence against you. This is
Dude.
Okay.
What the... I did not expect... I was expecting such a different turnaround than this. Oh my god. I kind of don't think
Your wife will know about us.
Wow. She's really bringing stuff like that up? Dude, way to poke the bear.
What will they think of their daddy?
Don't talk about my kids.
You see, and look, he's upset by it. He knows he's dug himself a
future
hole.
or mine, it's theirs.
Steve, it's me. Something's happened. Gates went off in a weird mood earlier. No one
Yeah.
knows where he is.
You watched him
Can't
go
take
to...
him down without raising suspicions.
Something's gonna have happened. Oh wow, and he's really hitting it off with this lady.
Oh, we know who killed him.
Oh, his fingers! Wow.
Have you called Tony?
So it is the same people.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Steve, where are you? I think Dot and Morton are covering for Gates. He's got to be at Jackie Levity's right now. Get over there.
Oh shoot, and what did I say about... She's in danger? What did I say?
We get to keep seeing each other.
Oh, they're both there.
Did you hear the security gate?
Here you go. And we know exactly who this is. And this is not good. So he's going to run away. What's he going to do when he realizes it's what's-his-face? Oh, shoot!
Hey, I'm a policeman.
Wait. What? Why? Wow, and they put the DNA of his on the knife. Oh my god! Well, let's just start with the fact that my theory was so off, it's not even funny. I was really thinking, okay, Gates maybe, how far is he going to go? How far is he going to go family? I'm thinking, oh wow, shoot, he's going to end up killing her. He doesn't end up doing that. He goes back to be with her. He's sort of protecting his family. It's definitely protecting his family. Like I said at the start, he's very much a family man. All he thinks about is his kids. So that's the motive for him. Here's me thinking, oh, he's going to be the one who kills her. No, for some reason, a bunch of people just barge in through her door, kill her, put his DNA on the knife, plant the knife, and then leave. So now it looks like he has killed her when he actually hasn't. But remember, all the evidence that's piling up is piling up against him. So it's going to look like he killed her anyway. And then it's going to be a battle of like the corrupt agent didn't actually do something, well, he was doing something corrupt but not that corrupt, and then he's going to get done for something due to corruption. It's, oh my god, I don't know what to think. How am I supposed to react to that? What do I... That's absolutely crazy. So now she's dead, and I presume it's got something to do with the drugs, right? Because she was laundering money, and she was definitely involved with crime. And then maybe as soon as she goes under investigation, they sort of think to themselves, okay, time to cut off the loose ends. That's what it feels like to me. I mean, for all we know, that could have been pinned on him by someone maybe a little bit closer to our attention that we're not completely aware of. Does that make sense? Someone who sort of shifted into the shadows a little bit. I'm kind of getting the impression that with this show, anything's sort of on the cards. There's nothing off limits. So yeah, the evidence is piling up against Gaze. Yes, he's corrupt. Yes, he should go away for it. But now he's got another battle of proving to people that he didn't do that. He didn't do that. The people that we're sort of focusing on, the people that are trying to pin him for stuff, are they going to use that now to try and... Because, you know the anti-corruption unit, I always had this weird feeling about them, especially the higher-ups there. It almost felt like they were trying to force, You know, with the whole, like, taking a tip, all that kind of stuff. It's like they're trying to force his demise. Now, what if they try and use this, even though they know it doesn't add up, to force his demise? Because the thing is why would he do that and then stay at the scene? He's obviously collapsed, right? He's on the floor. Why would he do that? It doesn't actually... of course, you'd say he's trying to protect things, but, like, you would also sort of argue that doing that is going to put him in direct connection, especially being as he knows he's under investigation. He knows he's been seen with her. He knows that he's been the lead investigator of her case, so it wouldn't make sense to me. I feel like the plot twist is going to be massive. It's going to be one of those things that you're like, I think it's this person, and then it gets to the end and you're like, oh shoot, it's not even related to that person, and it's going to be the biggest plot twist ever. It's going to be more obvious than you think, and I'm going to be in shock. But I don't know, guys. I don't really have a lot else to say. I'm just shocked that she died like that. I was thinking he was going to kill her. I thought my theory was banging. My theory was way off. I just want to say before I do go, actually, if you did sort of get frustrated with the lighting, the pausing, I do apologise. I was really battling the weather today. Right now, it's funny because I've watched this fluently. I haven't taken a break for a couple of hours. It's now borderline raining. Earlier, the sun was literally reflecting off my face so brightly. I'm gonna have to change my setup, but yeah, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry about that, guys. I hope you still enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, guys, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for new content coming every single week. Also, if you don't forget to follow my Instagram, British Chef with 2 P's, the link is in the description below. But yeah, guys, anyway, I promised you an explanation as to where I've been. Obviously, I did move. I think I did tell you guys that I had moved houses. That's why the rooms changed. Again, obviously, when I filmed the first one, I think I just moved in here. So everything was kind of fresh. Nothing was settled. I then went through a lot with university, got really stressed. I added too many things to my sort of schedule, and I needed to focus on other things, guys. I took a bit of a break from the show, and now I'm back, 100% back now. I'm on my break as well, so hopefully I can get... I think I may be able to get the season done in the next few weeks. Maybe not all uploaded, but that's why I've been gone, guys. I really do apologise. Thank you all so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. But you know how it goes, guys. As ever, this has been your boy, British Chat. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.